How you doing, good people? This is the 8-Bit Animal. And there was a period in time where mascots were everything in video games. If you didn't have a cool mascot, you couldn't really prosper as a game company. If you didn't have a cool mascot on your product in general, you couldn't prosper as a company. And Town & Country Surf Designs had a mascot called Thrilla Gorilla. And Thrilla Gorilla was a playable character in the Town & Country Surf Designs video game, Wood and Water Rage, that came out on the NES in 1988. Now, that game was actually not a bad game. Well, half of it wasn't bad. The skateboarding parts were fantastic. The surfing parts were kind of clunky. I wasn't a fan. But Thrilla Gorilla carried on despite being only featured in the surfing portions of the game, and got a sequel that starred him. But instead of it just being a standard skateboarding and surfing game, it was an action adventure game that utilized surfing and skateboarding, as Thrilla Gorilla went on a quest to rescue his girlfriend. Today's game is TNC2 Thrilla Surfari. Now, in Thrilla Surfari, Thrilla Gorilla finds himself having to go to Africa to rescue his girlfriend Barbie Bikini from a witch doctor named Wazula. None of this is okay, by the way. Graphically, this game is great. It looks fantastic. It is a good looking piece of video game. Gameplay wise, it's serviceable. It's not a bad game as far as the design. There's a lot of let's make the turbo tunnel and Battletoads energy going on with this game. It was published by LJN, so you knew it wouldn't be fantastic. It'd be middling at best and horrid at worst. But it wasn't a bad video game. And for my money, it's worth a second look if you played it before. If you haven't played it before, I'd say give it a shot. It's not it's not LJN's best work, but it's easily better than most of their work. Soundtrack, I'm not a fan of it. It's a bunch of stereotypical fake jungle sounds. And you're fighting the environment more than any enemies. The boss fights are pretty cool though. I admit that. But this game, there's not a lot to write home about, and that could be a good thing, because when a game is really bad, you have a lot to say about it. When a game is incredible, you have a lot to say about it. When it's okay, you just kind of let it do its talking for itself. And that's what this game can do for you. Just, here I am. I'm okay at best. Not awful. Here you go. And yeah, if you want to pick up a copy, I've seen copies go for about $25-30 on eBay. It's actually surprising that it goes for so little, because it came out in 1992. That was around that time where Taito was just releasing stuff, and it's going for thousands of dollars now. But I haven't seen a lot of copies recently on eBay. If you want a copy, you're gonna have to do a little hunting for it. There are plenty of import copies. I saw a few listings from France, and those aren't cheap at all. So, yeah, if you want this, go seek it out. It's not a bad game, but I would say try it out before you buy because it ain't everybody's cup of tea. This has been the 8-Bit Animal. I'll catch you beautiful people tomorrow. Tomorrow? I mean, FCI did publish Xanic in the US. It's one of the most influential shmups of all time. Problem is, this ain't Xanic.